Welcome back to the Morning Blend. Today, a new way to meet the needs of people living with Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. This new model of care provides all the comforts of home, like a cozy den and friendly kitchen, while also giving seniors skilled medical attention. Judi Blanding is the executive director of Azura Assisted Living Care of Fox Point. We're super excited to see you, Judi. Happy New Year.
Hi, Molly. Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I miss seeing you. You used to be in our building, so it's wonderful to have this opportunity to chat with you.
Absolutely. I appreciate this. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. And I've visited a few of your beautiful spots, and the spaces you have, I think, are absolutely gorgeous, and everything is so intentional. Why don't you explain what makes this type of care, this model, so unique?
Absolutely. So everything that Azura does is really designed for somebody with any level of cognitive impairment, from very early stages of dementia to late stage Alzheimer's. So everything is met with that type of person's needs in mind. So it's from the color of the wall to the carpeting transitions to the layout of the home to really mimic and simulate what it was like at home. The lighting is based on the circadian rhythm method so that the lights go on in the morning and wake you up and they dim in the afternoon. Our dining program is designed for somebody with cognitive impairment. So everything that we have put together here, not only in Fox Point, but at every Azura, was really designed for that person who needs that extra help in the cognitive world.
And I say this most sincerely, Judi. I've been there, like I said. If I had a loved one who had memory issues, Alzheimer's, dementia, I would want them there because you walk in and it truly feels like home. And I wonder if people do better because of where they're living and this type of attention.
Absolutely. So, the layout of the home, the size of the home is really designed for somebody with anxiety, with fear, all of those things that naturally come when you have dementia or a cognitive impairment. So, the size of the home, the layout of the home really creates that warmth, that safety, that comfort level. And it is meant to mimic your home. Most people didn't live in mansions. So you don't want to move into a community that is too large and too overwhelming. You really want to feel that this is safe, it's cozy, it's intimate. So you're right. You walk in and this mimics home, and you immediately feel the warmth and the safety from the layout of the house and just from the size and overall scope of things here.
I'm glad we're showing video right now, Judi, because one of the things we just looked at is the red plate. And I'm hoping you can talk about dining services, how they work there. But like I said, everything's intentional, like the red plates.
Absolutely. So there was a study done many years ago, and it showed that when you use a colored plate, it can really stimulate someone's appetite and they are going to eat more. So the red plate in particular can increase their consumption of food up to 25%. So all of our dishware at Azura is on the red plate. And it even goes a step further. It even goes into the color of the placemat and the color of the napkin. So we've really incorporated all of those details into our dining program to make sure that our residents are getting proper nutrition and that they're eating enough. And our dining program also is very specific to somebody with a cognitive impairment in that we don't wake them up in the morning. They get to wake up whenever they want and have whatever they want for breakfast. So it's always made to order, which is really nice because then they aren't rushed out of bed and rushed to the dining room, and they can really start their day off on the right foot because they've woken up when they want to, and now they can eat whatever they choose.
So many comforts and conveniences of home. Talk also, if you would, about the very skilled staff, because you have physicians who can visit, psychiatrists, podiatrists, dentists, and then there's an in-house therapy gym. You have occupational, speech therapy. I mean, it just seems to go on and on and on about this enhanced, skilled assisted living.
Yes. So, especially in this day and age with COVID, where you don't want to be leaving and going out to receive these medical services, we've been able to keep those services coming into our building. So, First of all, our care staff is always trained on how to work with somebody with a cognitive impairment, and that training continues throughout their employment at Azura. But we also bring in a regular physician. We will bring in podiatry. We will bring in behavioral health. And all of those services are available and they're done right here in our building. So a resident doesn't have to leave for that. Therapy, we work with the company, Leslie Therapy, to provide those therapy services. We really believe in keeping the body strong because that helps with the brain. So therapy is provided here in our gym. We have dental, we have all of the services, hospice service, if and when that should ever be needed. They all come here, and that maintains a level of safety for those not wanting to go out or shouldn't go out in this COVID time.
I know that assessment of ability is so important because you take care of people from the early stages of disease all the way through end care, which is so key. And I know you have immediate availability, so I'm going to share that now. Great to see you, Judi. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Molly. I appreciate this. Have a great day.
Absolutely. You too, Judi. Thanks again. And Azura Assisted Living and Memory Care Fox Point is open and welcoming people immediately with new admissions for both short and long-term stays. To find out more about it and what they're doing during this pandemic to keep it safe, you can visit azuraliving.com.